Hello, welcome back to Curl Gaming, where we discuss all things video games, take a look at some gameplay footage and reviews. Continuing on with the Burger King trilogy, we're going to be breaking into Pocket Bike Racer. So again, this was another cheap game that was available through Burger King late 2006 as a promotional item. But again, you got a full-fledged game, box, manual, and some goodies inside that box with value meals. So with that being said, let's break into it, take a look at some gameplay footage of Pocket Bike Racer, and come back and discuss. Thank you. Alright, welcome back. Hopefully you like that look at Pocket Bike Racer running on the Xbox 360. Again, it was one of the Burger King exclusives back in 2006. Again, this one was one of the multiplayer ones. So Sneak King was just single player. Pocket Bike Racer, Big Bumpin' were both up to 4 players. So of course, with Pocket Bike Racer, just a Mario Kart knockoff. But for the dollars, like I said, these games are dirt cheap. So at the time when you got this, it was pretty decent. You had achievements, you can unlock it, and achievements at the time were a new big thing. Now they're standard with everything. I know Nintendo doesn't have their own award system yet, but we'll see. But something like this was great. You got full-fledged game, dirt cheap, and with a multiplayer up to 4 players. Awesome. I thought it was an awesome deal. The games themselves are not the greatest. Some of the controls a little bit off, a little stiff. Like I said, they do try to mimic Mario Kart. There is power-ups, stuff like that. And one thing with Pocket Bike Racer is you'll see on the side of the screen as you're hitting some of those I guess markers, track markers, your power-ups will go up and you can use them as you build, and of course you get the higher power-up as you collect more, which is a little bit different than just running over a mystery box seeing what you randomly get. So this, you can see what you're getting. Do you want to use this now? Do you want to build up? There's a few things they implemented was really nice at the time. Pocket Bike Racer itself, again, I've got Wikipedia open up right now, so they go through some of the tracks on this playthrough, but yeah, so we got 5 tracks, which were fine. The Burger King restaurant, construction site, the neighborhood, the King's Garden, and the fabled Fantasy Ranch. So the game itself, as a standalone single player or 4-player locally, and at the time Xbox Live was starting to grow, you can go online with this, you can have up to 8 racers. So that's pretty damn good value for three or $4 at the time. Oh, okay, sorry, right at the top here it actually says $3.99 US or $4.99 in Canada. And even to this day, you can get them for about that price, if not cheaper. Used ones you can probably get for $1. These things sold like crazy. So in the previous video with Sneak King, I mentioned that the 3 collectively sold really well for that 5-week span that they were in the top 10 of 2006. Wikipedia mentioned that they sold around 3.2 million copies, but that's collectively. So 3.2 million copies within 5 weeks, that's insane. Reviews on these games are average, like I said, not the greatest, but to get a full-fledged game at a fast food joint is still amazing. Like I said, I really wish someone else would take a hint, pick it up, even if it's just a download code, as long as it was like an exclusive game that you got from a retailer, something that was full-fledged, great. Anything that has like a game that you can complete, that would be awesome. Pocket Bike Racer, kind of like I said with Mario Kart, you could play through it, not really a full-fledged opening and ending, but you can go through the courses and stuff. And of course they have the CC classes just like Mario Kart and all that stuff. So is it a decent knockoff? No, not by a long shot. Is it a decent game? Yeah, it's pretty decent, but for a kart racer, yeah, is what it is. I did enjoy them for what they were, but like I said, dirt cheap game. You got a full box, you got a manual, a disc, and all that. And like I said, so there's some more particle effects with the 360 version, and you got both versions of the original Xbox and 360 on the disc since they weren't compatible at that time. Would I recommend picking them up right now? Probably. Like I said, you can get used ones for like $1. You can probably get sealed ones, probably same price as a brand new one from back in 2006. So these games did not hold value at all. They're a nice little obscure thing from way back when, and just to be like, holy crap, a fast food place actually reached out to gamers, said, hey, come by, grab some of these games, test them out, and they did. So within 5 weeks to sell that many copies and to get in the top 10 for the year, that's insane. So that tells you something. And even as I mentioned in the Sneak King video, Burger King reported that their sales for that quarter were up 40%. Tons of gamers out there, every types of systems. Yeah, it didn't matter that these were just on Xbox, but if your sales go up that much, what happens if it was a Nintendo system? What happens if it's PlayStation, something with a larger user base? To me, the numbers, I shouldn't say the numbers should be there. I don't know how much it takes to make a game something like this, but I think it'd be something worth revisiting for a retailer, something like McDonald's, Dairy Queen, whatever, just to come out and do another release, or even Burger King to come back out and say, hey, we made some more games. To me, it'd be nice. It's something I'd like to see in the future, but I don't think it's going to happen. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are down below on Pocket Bike Racer. Like I said, so at the end of the day, it is an average game, so middle of the road for me. Not totally doesn't blow your socks off or anything, but it is serviceable. It's totally playable, not too many gripes, and the fact that it was a cheap full game with a Happy Meal or combo or whatever, is pretty amazing. I'm still surprised that they did it back then, and I'm still surprised today that they did it. So anyway, let me know what your thoughts are. If it's your first time on the channel, feel free to subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Did you pick up any of the three, and which one was your favorite? And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.